Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So, you guys are more than welcome to join us. So, as I was shuffling a deck of cards, there are several cards that came out. Some of them came out in the reverse, but I don't take these cards in the reverse. But the cards that came out was the saving card, the family card, the confinement card, the curse card, and the aid card. So, whew, I'm picking up a lot of different energies from this card. So it could be, like a lot of people involved, especially, with this family card here. But this saving card gives me, not really ancestors, but this would be, older people in somebody's family. This is really giving me, inheritance, This is really giving me, people, they done worked really hard, they done put up money, basically, saving, money for their family. So I don't know. Somebody, could find out something about an inheritance. Somebody, could find out something about a home. It's really giving me, inheritance energy. Or, this, is, spiritual inheritance is also what I'm picking up. But with this saving and this family, this is giving me too, somebody saving their family. This could be, somebody just building generational wealth. You know what I mean? Somebody, building up wealth, so that, when their kids, have kids and their kids have kids, they're always going to be set. With this confinement, this is giving me, because y'all see how this person, they're in a suit. So I don't know. There could be a businessman involved or something about a family business is significant. But then we have the curse card. So somebody is not being freed from some type of curse out here. I feel like whoever this is, they brought it on themselves. So this is with their actions. This is giving me, somebody done cursed their life. Somebody, basically, done wrecked their life out here. But when it comes, to this curse card being out here, I feel like that there was a catastrophe, or is a catastrophe that's supposed to happen. But somebody needs to know, that, they're about to, receive, a hand. They're about to receive a hand. They're about to receive, some type of assistance out here. This definitely, could have something to do, with, some type of curse. So there could be somebody, that's stuck in some type of curse. But there's also somebody, who could have freed their family, from some type of curse. Or, somebody has saved their family from some type of curse out here. I also heard, too, that something is creeping up on somebody. So, this could be time, Time could be creeping up on somebody. But let's just hop in and see what's going on, y'all. Holy Spirit. We got the made up card. There's a father and a child on this card. So there could be, a father, that, has been absent, you know, like in a child's life, you know, when they could have, you know, like came back into a child's life, is what I'm picking up with this card. But I'm also picking up too, somebody made up something. Somebody made up some information. Somebody, you know, could have made up with somebody, you know, like made up with a friend, made up, you know, with somebody, you know, that they were in a relationship with. But I just don't like this made up card coming out. Especially, you know, with all the information, you know, that you know, I channeled earlier. As far as, you know, like with all the cards that came out. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have made up, you know, like some type of lie about like a masculine energy, you know, like being like bisexual or being gay. Because the man on this card has a they have like a little princess dress on. But, you know, like the man, you know, having fun, you know, like with their kid. So I don't know. This is also giving me, you know, like, yeah, like child of God energy. So there's a child of God in this situation. You know, like father and daughter. Something about father and daughter dance. Somebody, you know, could be going to, you know, like a father and daughter dance. But something about, yeah, the father and a daughter, you know. So God's daughter. Yeah, it'll all make sense. Because that's what I was just sitting here thinking. Like, none of this is making sense right now. And I just heard it'll all make sense. So somebody needs to know that it'll all make sense in the end. This is on the right path card. So somebody's on the right path out here. Maybe that's that creeping up energy, you know, that I was picking up on. So, you know, because somebody, you know, is on the right path, something good, you know, like could be creeping up on somebody. Somebody's also, yeah, like swimming laps around people, running laps around people. So this is giving me too, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like doing better than other people. Maybe, you know, somebody made up, you know, like a whole exaggerated story about how somebody is doing so bad and, you know, how they're not making it, you know, and it could be because, you know, they could be jealous because, you know, like somebody's running circles, somebody's running laps around, you know, some people. But yeah, there is somebody or some people that should have watched what they said. Somebody, you know, could have daughters because it's a little girl on this card, it's a little girl on this card, and then we have a mother right here. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. There's a water sign involved, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a fire sign involved, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We got the cold brew card, but it came out in the reverse. And for those of you, you know, that know, y'all know what this card is. This card actually hasn't come out in a very, very long time. So this is letting me know, you know, that somebody, you know, possibly, you know, has done some type of spell work in the past, you know, and they could be trying to do it again. Possibly, you know, to try to block, you know, somebody's forward movement out here. But yeah, with this cold brew coming out in the reverse, this is like, yeah, so going back to the curse card, with confinement with the curse card, yeah, somebody's stuck in something. Somebody's stuck in a curse. It could be, you know, like stuck in a curse that they projected on somebody. But yeah, this is like black magic gone bad, you know, witchcraft gone bad, voodoo gone bad, with it coming out in the reverse. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. And then we got the big house. So yeah, confinement. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be in confinement, you know. Somebody could be locked up. That's for somebody, not everybody. But this is like, you know, like the organization, the cult, the coven card. So somebody, you know, could be a part of a cult, a coven, or organization. Maybe that's why somebody, yeah, like they're stuck in a curse. Somebody, could live in a high rise. Somebody, could live, like in an apartment building. But when I see that card too, it always gives me that one song. I think it's by Drake, where it says, we live in the same building, but we have different views. So something about, different views. How people see, it could be how people see life, how people could see, like family, so yeah, like, families are raised differently, different families, have different morals and values. But it's something about, like, if somebody is stuck in some type of curse, it could be because they were supposed to break some type of curse. It could be, like a generational curse, and maybe, like, they were told, that, like, divine timing was at play. So they were told, that they only have a certain amount of time to do so. Or somebody, was told, that they have a certain amount of time to do something. And maybe, like, time is up. Or, going back to, like, it's creeping up. So it could be time, creeping up on somebody. So, like, somebody had a deadline, and so just using this as an example, today's Sunday, and somebody, has a deadline. The deadline, is for Tuesday. And, whoever this is, they've done no work, towards meeting that deadline. So, there's also somebody, that could be having, like another baby out here. So somebody, could already have a kid, and they could be having another baby. I don't know. Something is going to go wrong for somebody, but it goes back to, like the catastrophe. Give me one more, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah. And somebody doesn't see something coming. Yeah, so something is creeping up on somebody out here. This could be, going back to, like somebody having a baby, So, for those, that, have had kids before, how, like in the beginning, like it goes slow. And then, like, it comes a point to where, you hit a certain, trimester, or you hit a certain amount of months. And then, before you know it, you're at 9 months and it's time, to, give birth. Something about, like somebody giving birth. This could be, like giving birth to a new idea as well. But this is also too, like the hospital card as well. I don't know. Somebody, could go to the hospital. Don't necessarily have to be, when it comes to, like giving birth. But somebody, could, like end up in the hospital. Maybe somebody doesn't know why. Or like, like somebody goes to the hospital, and like the doctors can't explain, like what's going on with somebody. For somebody, it could have something to do with, like, whatever, that spell work, voodoo, witchcraft, or whatever, that could have went wrong. Why is this made up here? We got the marijuana card. So somebody could smoke the marijuana. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a C. I don't know. Somebody, could end up, like in the hospital, because they smoke some marijuana, and they don't know what's in it. They don't know what's on it. This is like somebody, like, somebody asking somebody, do they want to smoke, and so somebody, didn't see the person roll it, and then, like they just smoke it. And then, like something happens to somebody, and they can't explain, like all they know is, well, I smoked some ganja, but they don't know, that it was laced with something, We got the why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead. Yeah, somebody's first, middle, last name definitely, starts with a C. Something about, yeah, like somebody on the right path, like somebody like somebody, yeah, like not, like paying attention, like to, yeah, like some type of drama, some type of beef. But we got 2 food cards out here, so something about, yeah, the food. Be aware, of, yeah, the food. It could be, vegetables, it could be beef, but be aware. Yeah, some type of beef is dead. Y'all know when a cow is tilts over, like, yeah, like it's dying. So I don't know if some beef is dying out or, yeah, like some beef is dead. Mm. Mm. Why is cold brew in the reverse? Somebody's taking something serious now, or they're about to. Because this is the not taking it serious card, but it's in the reverse. If it was in the upright, somebody wouldn't be taking something serious. They are now, or they're going to be. Because for somebody, yeah, somebody could end up in the hospital. I don't know, if, yeah, like somebody feels like that somebody made up a story, like just to, like get somebody to, like not do something, like, yeah, using the, marijuana as an example, so somebody tells somebody like you better stop smoking that marijuana, you're gonna end up in the hospital one day, and then, yeah, like somebody's like, oh, it's harmless, it's nothing but marijuana. But again, they don't know, what's in it. They don't know, yeah, like what somebody did to it, before, yeah, like they rolled it up, or, or however they smoke it. I don't know, because I don't smoke, but yeah, somebody do. Somebody's first, middle, last name can start with an S. Why is this big house here? I don't know. Somebody, could, yeah, like, like, yeah, like, they could sell a little bit of marijuana, and they're like, oh, it's not a big deal, it's just a little marijuana, and then, yeah, like somebody, gets locked up, yeah, for, a long time, from, yeah, just smoking, just selling a little bit of the marijuana. But we got the trapezoid, so somebody's trapped. Somebody's trapped. And somebody don't even know it. Or, yeah, like they don't see it coming. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a T. But something's hidden. Because this is like a like a dresser drawer, It looks like, a drawer where you would put, like items in, like your underwear and things of that nature, but yeah, like you just wouldn't leave it, like out in the open. Something is hidden out here. Or something about, yeah, like something hidden in something, and then, yeah, like somebody, eats it. This is like somebody putting some stuff in somebody's food, but, you wouldn't know it, somebody, could even smell the food, and, yeah, like they don't see, like nothing wrong with the food, and so then they eat it, and then, yeah, like they end up in the hospital. What is it that they don't know? What is it that somebody don't know? But it's all about, yeah, like somebody living a healthy life out here. Or at least somebody, could be trying, to live a healthy life. Somebody could be a vegetarian. But we got the Tower card. So something about, yeah, somebody don't see a change coming. Or something about, yeah, like somebody don't see a change in somebody. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an L. But this is also, too, yeah, like the storm, you know what I mean? So there could be a storm that could be creeping up on somebody. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. So somebody definitely is protected out here. Or this is, like somebody, yeah, like just protecting themselves. We got the star. Aquarius energy. Somebody, could be a healer. Somebody, could be healing. Why is this Ragey Yuan in here? We got the Hierophant. So this is a lesson. So somebody definitely is about to learn some type of lesson. It could be two people. Because if y'all see, it's two people down at the bottom. But y'all see, it's two keys. So something about, yeah, two different information. So I don't know. One of these keys, yeah, it's made up information. Versus the other one, was, yeah, like real information. It's the truth. So yeah, lies and truth. I don't know. This is giving me two, like, yeah, like somebody, or people, like being given the choice, tell a lie, or tell the truth. Yeah, the Hierophant card is the number 5. So something about, yeah, a change. So there is a change that, yeah, could be creeping up. A change, that, yeah, somebody doesn't see out here. But something about, yeah, like somebody doing something, and yeah, like it changes, like their life. This could be a good thing or a bad thing, but it goes back to, yeah, the curse, the confinement. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini cusper. We got the High Priestess. These are two major arcanas out here. The Hierophant with the High Priestess. The Hierophant is like a judge as well. So, I don't know, somebody, could have to, yeah, like face the judge. But with the Hierophant and the High Priestess out here, this is giving me, yeah, like somebody, having, like, yeah, like important information, So going back to the keys, so yeah, the High Priestess will be the one, that, yeah, like has, like, yeah, like the truth key. Wow. This is like, yeah, like, like a God, like, yeah, like giving somebody some information. But there is somebody, so yeah, going back to the curse, the black magic and spells gone bad, the voodoo gone bad, the witchcraft gone bad. Yeah, I feel like somebody, there's somebody that, yeah, like they don't want no beef out here. Yeah, put a fork in it, it's done. I don't know, somebody, thought that they knew, everything, or they thought that they knew, how to, it's giving me, yeah, like somebody thought that they could outsmart somebody, or somebody, thought, that, yeah, like, somebody thought that they had the upper hand out here. I don't know. This could be, like a family member that thought that they had the upper hand on another family member. But yeah, we got the 9 of Wands. So yeah, somebody's protected out here. Somebody could be born in 1992, 1995. Y'all see how this person has bandages and stuff? So somebody, could be wounded. That could be how somebody, goes to the hospital. But this is giving me, like, yeah, like wounded warrior energy, So like somebody, yeah, like they fought, wars. Not necessarily, like physical wars, but, this could be, yeah, like, like just facing adversity in their life, facing, yeah, chaos, havoc, and pandemonium, and yeah, like they might get wounded, but they're still standing. Wow. We got the 10 of Cups, but it came out in the reverse. So yeah, this is like happy family, happy life. So in the reverse, this is like, yes, sad family, sad life. So somebody is being protected, from, yeah, like, like, yeah, like having, like a sad life, or, yeah, like they're being protected, you know, from some type of catastrophe or some type of disappointment out here. But there is a family that's falling apart for sure. And it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, some money. 10 of Pentacles. You could be seeing 10-10 a lot. But going back to the beginning of the message, the saving card. Why is this Tower here? We got the Lovers. Gemini energy. There could be a change when it comes, you know, like to, you know, like a spiritual connection out here. So there could be some type of contract, you know, that, yeah, like a spiritual contract that could be severed out here. Something about, yeah, with this cold brew in the reverse with the trapezoid with the Lovers, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to trap a lover in some way, shape, form, or fashion. This is like, yeah, like a binding spell, a love spell. We got short term. So yeah, I feel like time is creeping up. So yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like somebody going back to, yeah, the deadline, just using that as an example. So, you know, somebody, you know, like had 2 weeks, you know, to, you know, do whatever it is, you know, that they were told to do. And so, yeah, like somebody, you know, they look up, you know, and yeah, like they only have 2 days. So yeah, time is a ticking. Be aware of, yeah, like short-term situations, you know. This could be, you know, like short-term jobs, short-term relationships, short-term friendships. Because, yeah, going back to the saving card and the 10 of Pentacles card, especially when it comes to, you know, like jobs, yeah, like, you know, short-term jobs, you know, they're not really going to, you know, yeah, help, you know, somebody, you know, to, yeah, like build generational wealth. So it's something about, yeah, long-term. I don't know if somebody looked at something, you know, like it's short-term, you know, so this is like, yeah, like going back to somebody smoking the marijuana. Oh, well, I'll just, you know, smoke it one time, you know, and somebody told somebody like, look, you better not even do it, you know, because you don't know how your body is going to, you know, how your body is going to react to it. And so then, yeah, then, you know, the person is like, oh, I'll be fine. It's just one time. And then, yeah, somebody finds out that they're addicted, you know. We got a Capricorn. So there's a Capricorn involved. There's a Pisces involved. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a tiger. We got, there's a family, or yeah, there's a past connection involved. We got the Sagittarius. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a pig. There goes that long term, so yeah. This is giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, realizing, you know, that, yeah, like they ran out of time, especially with that short term coming out. We got a Taurus. We got an admirer. So somebody, you know, could have some type of admirer out here. I'm also picking up, too, with the short term being on this side and the long term being on this side. This is like, yeah, like choices, you know. Not really choices, but, yeah, a decision. Short term or long term. But something about, yeah, somebody picking a side. We got new connection. So that could be the energy that I was picking up as far as, you know, like a spiritual contract being severed. We got a Virgo. So there's a Virgo involved. We got a Leo. Got coming in to offer resources and stability. So, I mean, we've been talking about, you know, stability, you know, especially with the saving, with the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a monkey. The person that's born in 1992, yeah, their Chinese zodiac sign is of a monkey. We got fleeting. So here today, gone tomorrow. So going back to, yeah, that short term, You know, yeah, using the job and his exact example. You know, somebody's trying to build generational wealth, you know, and so yeah, you know, they keep, you know, getting, you know, short-term jobs, you know, and yeah, like it's here today, gone tomorrow. So somebody, you know, has a paycheck today, you know, and yeah, next week they don't have one. There's Cancer. Somebody could be a Cancer, Leo, Cusper. We got a feminine energy, so there's a feminine energy involved. Somebody's shining zodiac sign could be of a rooster. And then we got coming in as a partner or a companion. And then we got mirror. So something, you know, could be being mirrored back to somebody out here. I don't know. There could be, you know, like somebody, you know, could have a partner right now, you know, and like that partner, you know, like could mirror somebody, you know what I mean? It could be, you know, like that partner mirrors a past person, or, you know, like that somebody, you know, could be mirroring somebody's actions as well. But it could be not in a good way, you know? So, yeah, like a child, you know, like, yeah, like sees their parents doing something and then, yeah, like they do it. It could also be, too, yeah, like, you know, there could be a divine counterpart, you know? Yeah, like they're on the right path, you know? And so, yeah, like the other divine counterpart could be mirroring their actions. But this could be, you know, like a new divine counterpart. Well, somebody's blessing is being revoked. So that could be, you know, like a lesson, you know, that somebody, you know, is about to learn. Yeah, their lesson is being revoked. A blessing is being revoked. For somebody, yeah, their blessing, yeah, is a divine counterpart. And it's being revoked. So, yeah, there's a spiritual contract that's being severed. Yep, and somebody's selfish decisions are haunting them every day out here. The bottom of the deck, we got twin flame relationships are rare. So somebody, you know, could be, you know, like on a twin flame journey, you know, don't necessarily have to be with their twin flame, you know, because most twin flames, they're not really, you know, on the same path for real. That's why it says twin flame relationships are rare. Yeah. Somebody, you know, could be cleaning out their closet. So this is like, you know, I mean, somebody, you know, could, you know, be physically cleaning out their closet, you know. Maybe somebody, you know, is getting ready to move. But this is getting me, you know, like, yeah, like cleaning out your closet, you know, the skeletons in your closet. So somebody, yeah, somebody's cleaning up their life, you know. Somebody's choosing, you know, like to, yeah, like live, you know, like a healthy life. And somebody, you know, is, yeah, like protecting themselves while doing so. So, yeah, protecting their energy, you know, protecting, you know, yeah, yeah. But there is somebody that definitely, yeah, is racking up karma out here. Yeah, and whoever this is, they don't even know it. That could be what's creeping up on somebody, you know, like karma, just, you know, like, yeah, like smack them in the face. We got a sister, so there's a sister involved. Somebody's sister, you know, could end up, you know, like in the hospital. I don't know, somebody's selfish decisions could be haunting them every day, and it has something to do with their sister, or their sister's selfish decisions are haunting them every day. I don't know, somebody's sister's blessing, you know, could be being revoked, but this is giving me too, yeah, like, you know, like people, you know, like interfering with something. This could be just interfering with somebody's life. This could be interfering with a relationship, but, I mean, yeah, it goes hand in hand with, yeah, like interfering with somebody's life in general. So, I don't know, because life is a blessing. So, if somebody's getting their blessing revoked, it could be, yeah, a life. But, yeah, somebody, you know, definitely, yeah, was committing some type of unethical actions to live another life out here. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, haters are doing what they do best, and it's hating. So somebody, could have a hating sister out here, or yeah, just hating people in general. With this Ten of Cups in the reverse, this is giving me, yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, has a lot of hating family members out here, and maybe somebody don't know it, I mean, most people, yeah, like they don't, look at their families, and like, they just look at, that's my sister. Why would they hate on me? Or, that's my, cousin, or, that's my mama, that's my dad. So I don't know, but it goes back to, yeah, the two keys. So a choice, yeah, truth or lie. So it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, yeah, either you want the truth or you want, to be lied to. I don't know. Somebody, could have told somebody the truth out here. And if somebody told somebody the truth, yeah, you're on point. But people, could be hating because, yeah, like somebody's on point. So it goes back, to, yeah, like somebody, swimming laps around people, yeah, running circles around people. So people are hating because of that. But we got important decision. So somebody, could have to make some type of important decision. That could be what's creeping up on somebody, as far as, yeah, like somebody having to make an important decision. The important decision could be, to tell the truth or, to, yeah, keep lying, keep making up stuff. Because that's what I feel like, yeah, especially with the made up card coming out. Yeah, somebody's been making up stuff out here. They're definitely, yeah, somebody, or some people that definitely, yeah, are watching somebody from afar. And whoever these people are, yeah, they envy your life. With the High Priestess and the Cold Brew in the reverse, this is like, yeah, like somebody knows information, but they don't have to do unethical things, to, yeah, receive information. They don't have to, yeah. It's giving me, yeah, like, like somebody doesn't have to lie to people, to, yeah, make themselves feel good. Somebody, yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, lives in their truth, So somebody, yeah, they're not afraid to, go outside and they're having a bad hair day versus other people, yeah, like they try to hide, the fact that they're having a bad hair day, or, yeah, somebody, has bags under their eyes, but they're not going to, cake up their face with makeup, just to hide their bags. Yeah, somebody's human out here. I don't know, people walking around like robots, or, yeah, they wanted to control somebody, but from the looks of it, yeah, they don't have no control. They don't have no control over themselves to even, yeah, like try to have control over somebody, yeah, like who's on the right path. We got a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusper. So there's a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusper involved. Somebody's blessing is being revoked. And yeah, somebody realizes that they should have listened. So, yeah. Going back to, yeah, do you want the truth or do you want, a lie? I feel like somebody told some type of truth, and somebody, yeah, was on point when they told some type of truth. So somebody, yeah, feels like that they should have listened out here. Somebody, possibly didn't listen to somebody, because, yeah, whoever this is, they envy somebody's life. So they're jealous of somebody. So, yeah. But somebody, yeah, gonna realize that they should have listened. And it could have something to do with, yeah, like a short-term situation. So somebody's selfish decisions are haunting them every day when it comes to some type of short-term situation. This could be a short, like a job, So somebody, could have told somebody the truth. Like, you keep going to, that job, or them short-term jobs. Yeah, you're not going to, reach the goal, that, yeah, like you've been striving for. And somebody, was like, well, I'll show you, But, yeah, like that was the truth, So somebody tells somebody, yeah, I want to, save $20,000, within the next 6 months. And somebody, yeah, keeps going to, short-term jobs that don't last, 2 weeks, and expecting, to, yeah, like save that $20,000 in 6 months. It's not going to work. It's logic. You know what I mean? But spiritual and physical justice is definitely, yeah, going to be served on somebody's behalf out here. Yep, and we got Champion's Trophy. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, like they're the champion out here. But it's all about, yeah, like somebody trying to show somebody, I'll show them. I'll prove them wrong. So somebody or some people, yeah, could have been trying to prove somebody wrong, you know, and yeah, like they proven themselves wrong. Somebody definitely, yeah, knows that somebody's the champion, and somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to steal, you know, yeah, the champion's trophy. And so, yeah, a storm is brewing. Somebody could be born in 1977. Yeah. While whoever this is trying to steal the champion's trophy, you know, yeah, like trying to, you know, like hate on somebody, envious of somebody's life. Yeah, these are people, you know, that, yeah, they're not serious about life. But they know whoever you are serious about life. And so, yeah, whatever they were doing, yeah, it was epic fail. Because somebody's stronger than, yeah, whoever these people are. I mean, with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, yeah. Somebody's stronger. Somebody's wiser, you know. So, yeah, so if we, you know, go back to, yeah, like, you know, like, the magic gone bad, or, you know, whatever, yeah. This is like, it's giving me, yeah, like backfire energy, you know. So some stuff backfired, especially when it comes to, yeah, like somebody or some people trying to prove somebody wrong. Yeah, it backfired. We got phone call. So somebody, you know, could receive some type of phone call or something about, yeah, like somebody made some type of phone call, you know, behind somebody's back. But this is giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, gonna reach out to somebody. And so I feel like that whoever this is, you know, is going to reach out to somebody, or whoever this is, you know, that, yeah, they realize that they should have listened. Yeah, now they have to find out, every man for themselves. So somebody, you know, yeah, they've stood alone, you know, they faced adversity, you know, they weren't really alone, you know, because somebody, you know, yeah, they are protected, you know, but yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they faced adversity, you know, and yeah, like it didn't stop them, you know, yeah, it didn't shake somebody, you know, yeah, like somebody faced it, you know, somebody faced every battle, every obstacle, every challenge in their life, you know, and yeah, like somebody, you know, has become the champion, you know, due to, yeah, like them facing, you know, so yeah, people running from the truth, you know, making up lies. Yep. Every man for themselves, because, yeah, somebody or some people made up some stuff. Somebody or some people definitely, yeah, spread some type of false, nasty allegations. And then we got the Vampire Slayer. So, yeah, energy vampires. Yeah, with the Champion's Trophy and Vampire Slayer, this is like, yeah, people stealing energy. So yeah, be aware of, yeah, energy vampires, you know, especially, you know, with all this short term coming out. So this is like, yeah, people, you know, like, yeah, like just around somebody, you know, yeah, like just to siphon off of their energy, or yeah, just to see, you know, what, yeah, like they can get. But whoever these people are, yeah, they know that they're racking up karma, or they're about to find out. They don't know that they're racking up karma, but they're about to find out. And so, yeah, when it comes to somebody being the champion, you know, when it comes to, yeah, like somebody, you know, like having the crown, yeah, somebody needs to know that the crown is yours. So, yeah, wear it proudly. But, yeah, there's some people that are racking up karma because, yeah, they were stirring the pot. So this is like, yeah, stirring the pot when it comes to the false allegations. This could, you know, this could have something to do with, yeah, stirring the pot when it comes to, yeah, the voodoo, the witchcraft, whatever they do. But we got funeral. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, receive a phone call about somebody, you know, like passing away out here. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have to make an important decision, and it has something to do, you know, with somebody passing away. But with this epic fail and this funeral, this is like, yeah, like somebody planning somebody's funeral. So, yeah, like doing stuff, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like voodoo, witchcraft, or whatever, you know, yeah, planning somebody's funeral. We got a bitter ex. So there could be a bitter ex involved. I don't know. Somebody's bitter ex could pass away. But it's something about, yeah, like some people, yeah, like they don't want no more beef, you know? Yep. Somebody was bamboozled. Somebody was tricked. Somebody was played. Or yeah, somebody doesn't know, you know, that they were being bamboozled, tricked, played, double crossed. Whoever this is, that yeah, bamboozled, try to, you know, bamboozle somebody, play somebody. Yeah, they're the ones that's, yeah, bamboozled, tricked, and played. Their confidence is taking a big hit out here. Somebody, you know, could find out that their blessing is being revoked because of a bitter ex. So somebody, you know, could have made up with a bitter ex, you know, and yeah, that's another reason why they're racking up karma. But yeah, there's somebody that definitely, yeah, could be avoiding somebody. Somebody's sister could be avoiding somebody. A bitter ex could be avoiding somebody. There's somebody that definitely, yeah, is avoiding somebody because, yeah, like they've made themselves a target out here. So they could have been, yeah, like targeting somebody and, yeah, like it backfired on them. And now, like, they're a target. You could be seeing the angel number 555. So, yeah, there's a change. There's a change that's about to take place. Yeah. Because there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they have been stirring the pot. Now somebody no longer wants to stir the pot. But it's too late. We got spiritual court. So spiritual and physical justice is being served. But when it comes to, yeah, spiritual court, yeah, somebody's blessing is being revoked. Ooh, we got false marriage. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, find out about a false marriage. Somebody's selfish decisions are haunting them every day. I don't know, somebody, you know, put somebody in a false marriage. But something about, yeah, a short-term situation in a false marriage. Somebody, yeah, somebody got bamboozled. Somebody got tricked, played, double-crossed. Or, yeah, somebody thought that they could bamboozle, trick somebody, play somebody, double-cross somebody. Yeah. And they basically, yeah, got bamboozled, tricked, played, double-crossed. But we got secrets. So there could be somebody or some people, you know, that could be avoiding somebody because, yeah, they know that somebody knows some type of secrets out here that they've been, yeah, keeping hid. But this is also, too, yeah, like, people, I'll show you, you know, yeah, so, like, of course, you know, like, if somebody, you know, is close to their sister, somebody, you know, will share, you know, like, yeah, you know, private information with their sister. So this is like, yeah, like somebody's sister, you know, like trying to, because they're envious of somebody's life, trying to use, you know, like some secrets against them, and, you know, like it backfires. To the point to where, yeah, like, somebody's excessive bragging could lead to some type of public embarrassment out here. I just saw no proof. So somebody spread some type of false and nasty allegations about somebody. Yeah, there's no proof. Yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they're living in the past. So something about, yeah, some secrets in the past. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have made up the fact that somebody, you know, was, yeah, like married or something like that, you know? And so, yeah, somebody's not married, so it would be false. But something about, yeah, like somebody living in the past, yeah, epic fail. So this is like somebody, you know, using the short term, you know, thinking that they can get by, you know, with short-term jobs, you know? And, yeah, like, maybe 10 years ago you could, but this is 2025, you know? You need, like, 2, 3, 4 jobs, you know? To get, yeah, to stay, you know, keep your head above water, you know, in this economy. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they're about to receive, yeah, their flowers. I don't know, you know, somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like tried to stage some type of accident out here. It could be a bitter ex, or I don't know. But something about, yeah, this short-term situation with this false marriage. So somebody, yeah, they put somebody in a short-term situation, or, I don't know, but it's giving me, yeah, like the purpose is, like was to cause some type of accident, so that somebody, yeah, like it, like get some money. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could be getting readings on somebody, and whoever this is pissed. They could be pissed because of the information, that they are hearing when they get the readings. Somebody could be 43 years old. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're about to receive their flowers. There's also somebody that possibly, yeah, could want to sit down and have a conversation with somebody. With the Hierophant coming out, with their blessing is being revoked, this is like, yeah, like, and we talked about the beginning of the message on that saving card, like the people on the card look like, like older people. I mean, it could be somebody's ancestors, but it's just giving me, yeah, like older people in somebody's family. So, yeah, like if somebody, had an inheritance is being revoked, if this is, because we have spiritual court, so if this is like a spiritual inheritance, then, yeah, like it's being revoked from somebody. And so somebody, the divine being, whoever, this message is for, could be, like receiving, yeah, like the spiritual inheritance, or the spiritual prosperity or whatever that's being revoked from whoever this is. Somebody, could want to, like sit down and have a conversation with somebody because they feel like that they're out of options. So it goes back to, yeah, are you going to tell the truth or are you going to lie? Somebody definitely, yeah, could have lied in court about somebody. That's also what I'm picking up. We got no support. So, yeah. Somebody possibly, yeah, they don't have no support out here. So that's why they possibly, want to sit down and have a conversation with somebody. This, what, 10 of Cups in the reverse. This is like, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like, there are people, that could have been with somebody, when it comes to, like this situation, and now they're against somebody. Maybe it's because they found out that they were being bamboozled, played, tricked, double-crossed. But with this support too, it's giving no support. It's giving me, yeah, like somebody, like standing on their own 2 feet, facing adversity, facing obstacles and challenges head on, not running. Excuse me, not running, So somebody wants to diffuse the situation out here. This is somebody, that, yeah, they're going back to their old ways. Or somebody, yeah, living in the past, So, yeah, trap life, drug life. I don't know. Somebody, could, yeah, be finding out, yeah, what happens, yeah, when you decide to go back, to, like, your old ways. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be having bad memories out here. We got a Pisces, so there's a Pisces involved. So there could be a Pisces that should have listened. Something about, yeah, like somebody, like knowing that they created some type of bad memories with somebody. But we got wave the white flag. So somebody definitely, yeah, is waving the white flag out here. So somebody don't want no smoke. Somebody don't want no beef. Somebody don't want to fight. Or something about, yeah, like somebody, they can't fight something. Somebody definitely, yeah, hid a lot. Because with the High Priestess, it's like, yeah, like somebody hiding. But it's something about, yeah, many people knowing somebody's name. So somebody, could be well known, So, it's just like, somebody, just using this as an example, somebody is a public speaker, and so, yeah, people listen when somebody speaks. And so then, yeah, people spread false, nasty allegations about somebody. But, yeah, like a lot of people, like know, yeah, like somebody's character, And so, yeah, like people, they don't believe, the false, nasty allegations, that, yeah, has been spread. But we got boomerang, so yeah, something is boomeranged out here. The boomerang returns back to the sender. So something about Yeah, some false nasty allegations returning back to the sender. Yeah, the spell work or whatever they were doing, yeah, returns back to the sender. Got physical attack in public. So somebody, could have planned, like to physically attack somebody in public. I don't know, somebody could get physically attacked in public. But going back to, like when I picked up somebody, saved their family from something. So I don't know. Somebody, somebody was on point when they said something. So somebody, could be about to receive their flowers because, they could find out that they helped to save somebody's family out here. But somebody definitely needs to know that, you stand out from the rest. So, we got expect a phone call. So somebody is going to receive a phone call out here. I feel like with this high priestess, this is like, like out of sight, out of mind. So, like somebody, like somebody staying in their place, running their race, somebody ain't, making no noise, and like somebody still, running circles around people, swimming laps around people. So somebody, could, reach out to somebody, they could be begging and pleading. This is definitely, for mercy. Something about, a staged accident. Something about, somebody begging and pleading, I don't know. Somebody definitely, could get physically attacked in public. But somebody needs to know that, there's been a generational curse that has been broken out here. And there definitely, are people that are talking about you for all the right reasons. Somebody, could have broken some type of generational curse when it comes to, like karmic relationships out here. I don't know. There's somebody or some people that, learning lessons about, like karmic relationships. At the bottom of the deck, we got a Taurus, we got an Aries, we got a Capricorn. So there's a Taurus, Aries, or Capricorn involved, and you could be, any of those signs. Somebody's not fully informed about some information out here, or somebody didn't fully inform somebody about some information. Yep. Maybe somebody knows that they weren't fully informed about some information, and so there's some trust that has been irreparably broken. Or after somebody finds out, about about some information that they weren't fully informed about, somebody's not gonna trust somebody or some people, and they know it. But somebody definitely turned nothing into something, and so somebody needs to be aware because there's somebody or some people that want to take it from somebody. You could be seeing the angel number 888. So somebody's being told, to remain balanced out here. But somebody's not fully informed about some information, and it has something to do with somebody telling lies, somebody making up some stuff. We got January. So something could take place by January. Somebody could be a Capricorn or Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. Somebody, But punishment is meant to deter others from committing the same action. So there are somebody or some people that, they're being punished out here. I don't know. Somebody definitely, could have going back to, I'll show you, I'll teach you, So like somebody trying to punish somebody, but it boomerang. Somebody trying to prove a point, boomerang. Yep, but we got new plan in motion. So there is some type of new plan that's in motion out here. But this is also giving me too, like people, like wanting to take Whatever somebody, has turned nothing into something, they want to take it, so they can have some type of new plan in motion. It's like, too, like people trying to punish somebody, so we're just not going to be around them, thinking that, like that's going, make somebody, go in the corner and cry. Somebody's stronger than whoever these people are. But we got results or excuses, so you choose. So something about somebody lying all the time, somebody always making excuses. But somebody wasn't born to follow. So something about people, like doing it because other people are doing it. They said it because other people said it. It's some followers out here. Something about some followers, like on social media. And somebody is a diamond in the rough. So there's not many like you. We got a Gemini. So you could be a Gemini, have Gemini in your chart, or there's a Gemini involved. But there's a new plan in motion when it comes to a new lover, or like a new spiritual contract. Woo. Somebody's not fully informed about some information, and it has something to do with a fraudulent bank account being in somebody's name. Wow. Somebody, they misuse computers. So, I don't know. It could be an inside job. So somebody, could work in a bank, or know somebody that works in a bank. So somebody, that worked in the bank misuse computers, and somebody, could find out that somebody has a fraudulent bank account, in somebody's name. But somebody definitely needs to know that there is a guardian angel that definitely is beside them. So this guardian angel, could be making sure like that this new plan in motion, that like the Most High God could have somebody, have for somebody, gets in motion. But black magic definitely made them sick. I don't know, black magic could have made Gemini sick, a lover. So somebody possibly is not fully informed that like there's somebody, it's a lover. I don't know, it could be a sister, I don't know, but black magic made these people sick. Somebody's arrogant and power hungry out here. This could be the person that could have put a fraudulent bank account in somebody's name. Whoever this is, they could be a criminal. Or this is somebody, that, like they could be, like looking at criminal charges, for putting, like a fraudulent bank account in somebody's name. Whoever this is, they could struggle with contentment because, like they're never happy. So whoever this is, they definitely, have watched somebody turn nothing into something. And so because they struggle with contentment, because they're never happy, they want to take, what something, what somebody, has, like created, So, somebody's being told, to, keep pushing forward when facing obstacles. Somebody definitely, needs to know that there is a guardian angel beside them, definitely, helping them, like to, like remain, like balanced out here. Continue, to, keep your, emotions, feelings, actions, balanced in alignment. But whoever this is, the black magic made them sick. Whoever this is that struggles with contentment, they're never happy. They're jealous of those who have made their dreams a reality out here. And so whoever this is, they're scared because they know you will receive this information. And so whoever this is, they know, that like if somebody, still has some type of trust in this person or whoever this is, they know that once somebody, finds out about this information, that they know that they, the trust is going to be irreparably broken. We got July, we got August, we got September. So, something, has been going on for a while out here. Somebody, definitely, could have been, like misusing computers for months. We got a family rivalry. So for months, you know, there could have been some type of family rivalry going on. Or yeah, there we did see the sister card. So this could be a sister, you know, that, you know, like then cause some type of rivalry, you know, within the family because of, yeah, like their actions. But we got cold hard facts. Somebody, you know, could be jealous, you know, because yeah, like somebody, you know, like has cold hard facts, you know. So it goes back to, yeah, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, you know, like somebody, you know, like knowing a lot of information. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody's also jealous because, yeah, like somebody's positive, you know what I mean? But yeah, like being positive is a choice. So yeah, results or excuses, you choose. So somebody chooses, yeah, to be positive. Somebody, you know, chooses, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like no matter, you know, what's going on, or, you know, like in their life, you know, that, yeah, like they still, you know, choose to be positive, or they look at it, you know, what's going on in their life, you know, as, yeah, like stepping stones, you know, for, you know, like, yeah, toward progression. We got 3 to 6 months. So yeah, something, you know, could have, you know, taken place, you know, within the last 3 to 6 months. Something about somebody receiving some type of punishment out here. Or somebody, you know, was trying to punish somebody for the last 3 to 6 months. I'll prove it. I'll prove it. I'll show them. I'll teach them. Mm-hmm. What else, Holy Spirit? We got a Libra involved. So you could be a Libra. Or there's a Libra involved. Yeah. But when it comes to, yeah, fraudulent bank account in your name, criminal, yeah, there is some type of legal situation. So, I mean, within the next 3 to 6 months, we will be in January. And so something, you know, could happen within the next 3 to 6 months. So somebody, you know, is being told to, yeah, just continue, you know, like to stay positive. But yeah, somebody was singled out here. So it's something about, yeah, like somebody being singled out, you know, for being a leader, or somebody being singled out, you know, because, yeah, like their family members are haters, or, you know, or somebody, you know, yeah, was singled out. Like, so there could be other people that weren't fully informed about some information. And so they singled one person out as far as, you know, like being the culprit. And then they could find out, you know, that, yeah, like the person that they singled out wasn't the culprit. Somebody's first, mother, last name could start with a P. But we got fasten your seatbelt. It's about to be a bumpy ride. So within the next 3 to 6 months, it could be a bumpy ride for some people. Or yeah, well, in the past 3 to 6 months, it's been a bumpy ride, you know, for somebody or some people. So when it comes to, yeah, like somebody being singled out, there could be people, you know, that could have, you know, yeah, lied and said, you know, that the person that they singled out was responsible, you know, for, yeah, like their lives, you know, like being roller coasters, you know, their lives being up and down. Wow. So one of the reasons why, yeah, it's about to be a bumpy ride is because, yeah, there's somebody or some people that have been abandoned by their spiritual team. So somebody, you know, could be walking around, you know, yeah, like, you know, thinking, you know, like, yeah, like that their spiritual team, you know, don't play about them. And their spiritual team is like, we don't know what you're talking about, Willis. Somebody's name could be Willis. Somebody's first, mother, last name could start with a W. But yeah, somebody's spiritual team has abandoned them. Yeah, somebody's sick from some black magic out here. Yep. And so yeah, as far as somebody's spiritual team abandoning them, yeah, they've been blocked out. So somebody, you know, could be trying to figure out how to communicate with their spiritual team. So with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, yeah, like there's somebody or some people that know that somebody, you know, has some type of communication, you know, when it comes to the spirit realm. So yeah, somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, like reach out to somebody, you know, to, yeah, like get information or to get some type of help. But no, somebody, you know, could have somebody blocked out. This could be, you know, like blocked out on, you know, like on their phone. This could be, you know, they could be blocked out on social media. So if somebody has somebody blocked out on social media, somebody, you know, yeah, they definitely misuse computers. So they were trying to, you know, like, yeah, like hack in, you know, to somebody's social media, or they were trying to do something, you know, they could have, yeah, like, created, you know, like, fake accounts, you know, spying on somebody, you know, trying to communicate with somebody. Yep. But somebody, there's also somebody, yeah. So if they were, you know, like, yeah, like, going back to the example, you know, making up fake accounts, you know, to spy on somebody, or to, you know, yeah, talk shit, you know, on the internet. Yeah, somebody was expecting a response out here. There's also somebody, you know, that was expecting some type of response when it comes to, you know, like, the false nasty allegations that they, you know, were spreading. Yeah, somebody's a flashy, materialistic desire label hole out here. So it's giving me, yeah, like that that bitter X energy. Yeah, but somebody's also been abandoned by their spiritual team because, yeah, because they choose, yeah, materialistic things, you know, over, or they chose materialistic things over, you know, yeah, like their blessing, which, you know, yeah, I'm picking up, yeah, it was a divine blessing, you know, so it could have been a divine counterpart. There it goes, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, using fake accounts to spy on somebody. Somebody, you know, yeah, using fake accounts to harass somebody, bully somebody, or, yeah, try to communicate. So, yeah, within the next 3 to 6 months, I feel like somebody, you know, could try to do that. Because, yeah, they're scared because they know that somebody will receive this information. So they could be trying to, yeah, distract somebody, you know, from, yeah, like receiving this information. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, high honor is your name and standing on business is your game. There definitely is somebody that's constantly checking their phone, checking their email. I feel like it's whoever it is that was expecting some type of response. But whoever this is, yeah, they're under judgment and they're scared. But these are people that, yeah, singled somebody out. They wanted somebody, you know, to be under judgment, you know, by other people. Or, yeah, they spread false, nasty allegations so that people would judge somebody. But somebody's spiritual team says, nope. Nope. I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, like, there's somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, like they wanted somebody to be abandoned by their spiritual team. Or they wanted, you know, like somebody, you know, like to, yeah, like abandon, you know, like their spiritual team, or, you know, yeah, like not believe in, you know, like what they believe in, not have faith, you know, yeah, like they wanted somebody, you know, to, yeah, believe, you know, that, yeah, like you don't have a spiritual team. Your spiritual team is nowhere to be found. You know, this is like, yeah, people, you know, saying like, yeah, well, if you got guardian angels, you know, where they at? Yep. But somebody needs to know that, yeah, your energy is very strong. I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, like, whoever this is, yeah, like, because somebody's energy is very strong, yeah, like, it's another reason why some stuff is being blocked out. We got a lion side chick. We got a lion side dude. So, yeah, there's a lion side chick, a lion side dude that's involved. But with that high priestess, you know, when it coming out with the Hierophant, yeah, like somebody, you know, is, yeah, like a divine being. But there is a lion side chick or a lion side dude, because with that high priestess, you know, yeah, like depending on, you know, yeah, the circumstances, yeah, that's the energy, you know, that it could carry as well. So there's a lion side chick or a lion side dude out here, yeah, expecting some type of response. Something about, yeah, them using some type of fake accounts out here. So we got ready to speak up. So there could be somebody, you know, that could be ready to speak up. I don't know if it's somebody, that, like, gonna try to, hide behind a fake account, and speak up. It could be a lying side chick or a lying side dude. They could be ready to speak up for the false nasty allegations that they spread. But we got an obsessed masculine energy, so that could be a lying side dude. Whoever this obsessed masculine energy is, they're constantly checking their phone. They're constantly checking their email. They want a response, but somebody's not responding. Because somebody's focused. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody's not responding because somebody's embracing emotions and not escaping them. So it goes back to like somebody facing adversity, facing truth, like not running, from it's just kind of God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. We got father of a child or children, so the father of somebody's child or children, could be involved. They could be under judgment. They could be scared. But continue, to be, in the resilient mindset that you've been in. Continue, to continue to evolve. Somebody, could be going through a renewal as well. Somebody's first or last name could start with an N. We got come correct or don't come at all. So somebody, could be ready to speak up. Maybe they're ready to come correct. So it goes back to, two choices, truth or lie. But not only is somebody's energy very strong, there is somebody or some people, that, like they could be triggered by somebody's power. So whoever this is, they could be ready to speak up. They could, like want to explain themselves. Whoever this is, they could be trying to get somebody's attention. So maybe that's why they could be using, like fake accounts to possibly, like try to communicate. But this is also giving me too, like somebody, like wanting to explain, as far as, like why, they were involved or why, like they were doing the stuff that they were doing, trying to get your attention. But it goes back to, trying to prove a point to somebody, trying to teach somebody a lesson. Oh, sucks to be them. Somebody's spiritual team definitely, could be full of rage. But this is also too, like, people, that, weren't fully informed about some information. They could be full of rage. I don't know. The father of somebody's child or children, could be full of rage, because they could find out, that, like the mother of their child or children was singled out. But the sun will shine tomorrow. So this is giving me, some stuff will be revealed. I don't know. Maybe some stuff will be revealed to somebody tomorrow. But something about, whatever's done in the dark, it's going to come to the light. We got sacrificing animals. So people could be, sacrificing animals. Doing voodoo, rituals, black magic. So somebody could be about to find out, like who was involved, what they did, when they did it, where they did it, and why. I don't know. There could be people, that weren't fully informed about some information, that, they're going to be full of rage, when they find out who, what, when, where, and why. We got ringing ears. So you could be, like having ringing ears at this time. Somebody's being told to, like pay attention. For somebody, it's incoming spiritual messages. So this could have something to do with, like, like somebody, receiving information. Who was there, what they did, when they did, where they did it, and why. But it goes back to, like somebody should have listened. So somebody, could have already said who, what, when, where, and why. Yeah, somebody didn't listen. So that's another reason why, somebody or some people are triggered by somebody's power. So going back to, like when somebody speaks, people listen. Just not whoever these people are. Yep. And so, there's somebody or some people that, they're going to realize that, you were a blessing that they fumbled. That could be too, people, like watching somebody, watching somebody rise, like the rising phoenix that they are. So, people could already realize that, that you were a blessing that they fumbled. So it goes back to, the blessing is being revoked. So somebody, could be avoiding, like some type of emotional conversation. Maybe they've been avoiding it for a long time. Maybe, somebody's ready to speak up. But somebody needs to be clear and assertive out here. So when it comes to, like somebody's response, but whoever this is, that, like they've been avoiding an emotional conversation, that now they're ready to speak up or they want to explain themselves. Whoever this is, they better come correct or don't come at all. They better be clear and assertive. This is like, going back to, creeping up, like time creeping up. So this is like, like the deadline. Like somebody only has, a certain amount of time to, tell the truth, to speak up, But there's somebody that definitely, has been leading some type of double life out here. Somebody's been hiding secrets. So if we go back to, like, the man with the, little dress on, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't, like some type of false, nasty allegation. I don't know. But, somebody is being told to, keep an ear to the ground because, you need to know this information. Anything else, Holy Spirit? We got spiritual bounty hunters. So there could be some spiritual bounty hunters this year, like on somebody or some people's heads out here. So you need to know that you will get the answers that you seek. We got the color white. So the color white could be significant. I don't know. There could somebody could be Caucasian. Somebody's last name could be white. But there's a great pretender that can no longer pretend. It could be a karmic soulmate, or there's a karmic soulmate that is involved. So if it's a karmic soulmate, that somebody has been dealing with, or if this is a past person, then like going back to like a spiritual contract, so somebody could find out that like somebody is a karmic soulmate. So there was never like a spiritual contract with that person, and so or whoever this is, they could have turned into like a karmic soulmate. But I feel like that there is like a new spiritual contract that is being written for somebody. But whoever this is, they're going through some type of financial hardship. Whoever this is, they could have tried to, cause somebody to go through some type of financial hardship out here. But if this is a karmic soulmate, somebody needs to know that they're on a divine path. And so, somebody's a divine being out here. And so, there is no karmic nothing that could be on a divine path with a divine being. So there's a karmic soulmate that they've been blocked out. This could be spiritually blocked out, energetically blocked out, physically blocked out. But they're trying to figure out how to communicate. I feel like that whoever this is or whoever these people are, I feel like that like it's meant for like these people to not have communication with somebody, because like if somebody is entering into a new spiritual contract, then these people would just be distractions. So somebody needs to know that times get hard, but it's gonna pay off. We got moved from a big city to a small town, so maybe somebody could be moving, but I think we talked about that earlier. But we got repetitive behavior leads to insane lifestyle. So yeah, somebody's repetitive behavior has led to some type of insane lifestyle. And so, yeah, whoever this person is, somebody's not in communication with this person, or yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like, whoever this is, yeah, they're blocked out, you know, for, yeah, like a reason, you know, like somebody's spiritual team, you know, like, yeah, blocking these people off. 15 years, so something about 15 years. Somebody, you know, could have been knowing somebody or some people for 15 years. I don't know, going back to, you know, yeah, the big house. Somebody, you know, could have been locked up for a long amount of time. Or, yeah, somebody's been under judgment for the last 15 years. Or, yeah, people judged somebody for the last 15 years. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, been living repetitive behavior, insane type of lifestyle for the last 15 years. I don't know. For somebody hasn't communicated with somebody or some people for 15 years. But it's a reason. Yep. But there is somebody that definitely, yeah, is in denial about the state of a relationship. It could be a karmic soulmate. It could be a baby father, a lion side chick, lion side dude. I don't know. It could be family members going back to, yeah, like they hidden rivalry, you know. But we got faith without works is dead. So, yeah, going back to, yeah, somebody turned nothing into something, yeah, because, yeah, somebody had the faith, you know, of a mustard seed, you know, that they were going to turn $1, you know, into $100,000. And so, yeah, somebody, you know, put in the work. So, yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, it's time to speak up for yourself. So, yeah, somebody's being told to be clear and assertive. So, for somebody, you know, yeah, like could communicate with somebody, you know, or some people after 15 years of no communication. That's for somebody, not everybody. But yeah, somebody needs to be clear and assertive, you know, because there could be a self-centered ass individual, you know, that could be trying to have some type of self-centered conversation. It's because, yeah, they're busted, they're disgusted, and yeah, they're never to be trusted. We got a sick feminine energy, so there's a sick feminine energy involved. I don't know, somebody could have got busted, you know, dealing with, you know, yeah, like a sick feminine energy. But something about, yeah, black magic making somebody sick. Somebody knows that they sick, regardless of how they got sick, how they think, you know, they're going to have a self-centered conversation. But yeah, everybody is fighting their own battle. Yeah, every man for themselves. We got a father, so there's a father involved. Somebody possibly, yeah, hasn't communicated with a father in a long time. Somebody's father could be busted, disgusted, never to be trusted. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could find out, you know, that, yeah, like, there's some family members that have a fraudulent bank account in somebody's father's name. So somebody's father, you know, yeah, could have passed away. So it's giving me, yeah, like whatever money that, you know, like a passed away father, you know, yeah, was saving, you know, yeah, maybe that's what some information that somebody is not fully informed about. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they will be receiving justice soon out here. Anything else? We got Angel Gabriel. So yeah, Angel Gabriel bringing messages straight from God. So yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, receives messages straight from God. That guardian angel that's beside somebody, you know, could be Angel Gabriel. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they should have knew when to walk away, or they should have knew, you know, when to call it quits. They should have knew, you know, when to fold, excuse me. So we got mental breakdown. So somebody, you know, could have some type of mental breakdown out here. But this is like, yeah, like somebody trying to challenge somebody, you know. And somebody, yeah, they're not mentally strong enough, you know. So this is like somebody trying to, you know, like, yeah, like have some type of back and forth heated debate with somebody, you know, but yeah, like they're not strong enough, you know, to go back and forth, you know, with the person that they, you know, want to, you know, have some type of heated debate with. Yep. But whoever this is, yeah, their words and actions don't match up. So somebody in this situation, you know, yeah, they've been making false promises. So they should have known when to walk away, or they should have known when to stop making false promises. They should have, you know, yeah, known when to, you know, stop lying. We got recalling past events. So there could be a sick feminine energy that could be recalling past events, or something about, yeah, like the past. So somebody, you know, yeah, is being told to speak up for themselves. We got a toxic energy lurking. So yeah, there's a toxic energy lurking out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, there's a toxic energy lurking, you know, that, yeah, they done got busted. So somebody knows that, yeah, like there's some toxic energy lurking. But somebody, you know, yeah, recalling past events, going back to, yeah, should have listened. So somebody, you know, could have told them the truth, you know. Somebody could have told somebody, like, protect your energy or whatever this is, yeah. But whoever this toxic energy is lurking, yeah, they should know when to walk away. Yep. So you just need to know that you are in control to create positive change. If there is somebody or some people that, yeah, they wanted somebody to have a mental breakdown, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, because storm warning. Anything else? Somebody, you know, could have leaked information on social media. So going back to, yeah, fake accounts. Using fake accounts to leak information on social media. Yeah. We have it's easier to stay silent. So there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, they didn't want to get in the middle. So they thought it was easier to stay silent. This is like somebody that observed but didn't participate. Yeah. And the storm warning is for them too. But whoever it is that got in the middle, you know, of whatever this is, or whoever this is, you know, that was trying to, yeah, like interfere with somebody's life. Now they're trying to stay silent because they getting hit where it hurts. Yep. But whoever this is, yeah, they think that they know your strengths and weaknesses. Or they thought that they did based off of the past. Recalling past events. Yeah, living in the past. Somebody's stronger now. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be isolating themselves from everyone. Because, yeah, they're under pressure. Because they done received a lot of information. And this is a messy situation. Somebody, you know, could have stolen somebody's identity. So that could be how, you know, somebody, you know, has a fraudulent bank account in somebody's name. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So somebody was divinely guided out of a situation. Somebody was divinely guided out of, yeah, a messy situation. Or somebody's being divinely guided out. So this is like, yeah, once somebody receives some information that they weren't fully informed about, yeah, that's their cue. Exit stage left. But yeah, there's a karmic masculine involved. There could be a karmic masculine that could be isolating themselves from everyone. They could be a part of, yeah, like somebody's stolen identity. They could be recalling some type of past events. Whoever this is, yeah, they're an expert at shifting blame. So it goes back to the beginning, yeah, singling somebody out. So somebody's being told to pay attention to the signs, because whoever this is that could want to, you know, like communicate with somebody, I feel like they only want to communicate so that they can get what they want. You know, this is somebody that definitely, yeah, will disappear when they get what they want. So, but I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, they were divinely guided out of this, or yeah, somebody's being divinely guided out. So this is like, yeah, there's a storm, you know, over somebody or some people's heads, you know. And so, yeah, like the storm is not meant for the person that's being divinely guided out. So we got, yeah, spiritual and physical prosperity. So, yeah, somebody wants somebody's spiritual and physical prosperity. Yeah, somebody done turn nothing into something. And, yeah, there's somebody or some people that want to take it. Not without a fight. And I feel like with the, why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead? Being in the reverse, yeah, they can't fight. Yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like spiritual fight. Something, you know, could have been going on for the last 5 to 10 years. Or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, looking at, you know, like some type of criminal charges. Anything else? So, yeah, somebody's anger definitely, yeah, could lead them to commit a crime. Or, yeah, somebody's anger has led them to commit a crime out here. Or that's what somebody, you know, could be planning to do. Or they planned and plotted to do it, going back to that staged accident. Ooh, we got this. So somebody, you know, could receive, yeah, 5 to 10 years for some type of burglary. Or this could have something to do with, yeah, stolen identity. But, yeah, just be aware, you know. Pay attention to your surroundings. But, yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, they have more power than they realize. And somebody is definitely, yeah, about to receive a spiritual level up out here. We got Scorpio season. So we are about to be in Scorpio season. So, yeah, this could take place by Scorpio season. Somebody, you know, could be receiving justice, you know, like in Scorpio season. But we got the walk of shame. So, yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, have to take the walk of shame. And what's done, yeah, it can't be undone. So whoever this is, yeah, they have to live with this for the rest of their life. When it comes to, yeah, like somebody being sick, you know, because of some type of black magic, yeah, it can't be undone. So it goes back to the beginning of the message. Somebody's stuck in a curse. So, yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, it happened the way it did, but they did you a favor. So this could have been going on for the last 15 years. Anything else, Holy Spirit? We got August. Somebody's name could be August. Something, you know, could have taken place in August. But there goes Angel Ariel bringing wisdom to your doorstep. So, yeah, there's a lot of guardian angels out here. A lot of archangels. Yeah, because somebody's definitely, yeah, about to live the life that they deserve out here. Anything else? Yeah. There is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could have left somebody hanging. Or something about, yeah, so like if somebody wasn't fully informed about some information, so maybe somebody, you know, was wondering like, why did somebody or some people leave them hanging? Yeah, somebody's about to find out. We got a manipulative cousin, so there's a manipulative cousin involved. Anything else? We got good leadership skills. So yeah, somebody has, you know, like good leadership skills out here. So I don't know. Maybe somebody, you know, is about to, you know, like get a new job as well. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they're already in some type of leadership position. But yeah, somebody achieved what people, you know, seemed to not be achievable out here. Or that's what somebody's in the process of doing. You could be seeing the angel number 44. Somebody, you know, could be a master number 44. But yeah, financial success, stability, and new beginning. Protect your energy and, yeah, believe in your strength. So there could be some type of argument that could be going on amongst some people. And the argument, you know, definitely could lead to the truth about the past. So be aware of somebody, yeah, coming in with small talk. Whoever this is, yeah, they either try to put somebody in a relationship based off of convenience, or yeah, they put somebody in a relationship based off of convenience. Or this could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could look at somebody like, yeah, I'm gonna just tell them I want to be in a relationship, you know, just to, yeah, get what they want and then disappear. We got emotional blackmail. So be aware of somebody trying to coming in with small talk, trying to use some type of emotional blackmail. Trying to guilt trip somebody, love bomb somebody. But it goes back to, yeah, people should have known when to walk away, you know? Somebody's been through a lot to get where they are. So yeah, somebody's archangels, ascended masters, guardian angels, ancestors is like, and who gonna take it? We got family doesn't like you, so somebody's family don't like somebody. So those family members could be the ones, you know, coming in with small talk, because they were a part of, yeah, the BS. Yeah, they were a part of, yeah, a smear campaign. They were witnesses of, yeah, some type of injustice. But yep, somebody needs to know that, yeah, every dog has its day. So yeah, somebody definitely is about to, you know, have some type of successful moment in their life. Or yeah, somebody is already in that successful moment in their life, and somebody needs to, yeah, continue to move forward. But we got beauty spell backfired. So yeah. So we got speak from the heart. So somebody, you know, could want to speak from the heart, but I feel like it's multiple people involved, to be honest. But yeah, whatever somebody or some people were doing, yeah, they were craving attention. So somebody, you know, is being told to, yeah, focus on what you can control. And yeah, like if you're, you know, like not in communication with these people, yeah, your silence is scary to these people. It definitely, yeah, some ex's family members are involved. So yeah, somebody, yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they're overly curious, yeah, about your life. Wow. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit? There's somebody or some people that, yeah, like they don't want to let go. They don't want to let go of somebody. They don't want to let go of somebody's energy. They don't want to somebody doesn't want to let go of some type of substance abuse. Somebody, yeah, somebody has substance abuse issues out here. But we got, yeah, illegal bank accounts. There are some people that don't want to let go of, yeah, these illegal bank accounts that don't belong to them. Yeah, but yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're arrogant and they're power hungry. And these are people that, yeah, like are stuck in a cycle while, yeah, you are free. So yeah, you've already been divinely guided out. They don't want to let go. They don't want to let go because, yeah, somebody done turned nothing into something, you know, and they want to take it. But then also on top of that, they know that, yeah, somebody's about to receive some more stuff that, yeah, like they didn't want somebody, you know, like to receive, especially as far as, you know, like, yeah, information. About, yeah, whatever, you know, somebody's going to receive. Yep, whoever these people are, yeah, they want you to be lonely, scared, and unhappy. There's a karmic soulmate that, yeah, they want somebody to be lonely, scared, and unhappy. That's why they don't want to let go. Yep. There's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are having sleep disturbances out here. But it's also giving me too, yeah, like people, you know, yeah, we're trying to cause somebody sleep disturbances, you know, so, you know, they wouldn't be, you know, like as productive as they are, you know. But we got, it's a celebration, bitches. So yeah, somebody is about to, yeah, have many reasons to celebrate. Somebody's about to yeah, receive their flowers. But yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they want you to be confused about your life. Nope. That's what they wanted you to be. They found out that, yeah, like they couldn't, you know, confuse you. Yep, there is somebody or some people that definitely, took part in, some illegal activity out here. We got a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So, you could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Somebody's involved in coercion. Anything else? And whoever these people are, they're miserable. But we know, the saying, misery loves company. Somebody's about to receive some alarming information. And I feel like it has something to do with, somebody being in the hospital or, or even worse. Yep, but there's somebody or some people that definitely, disappeared, when, somebody needed them. Whoever this is, they can want a secret to remain hidden. So somebody wasn't fully informed about some information. That could be why somebody, is not communicating with somebody, because they feel like well, if I don't communicate with them, then they won't know. Yep, this is somebody that likes to use reverse psychology. So going back, to like that self-centered conversation, somebody gonna try to use reverse psychology, or this is something that they already, have tried. And so it goes back to, they should have known when to walk away. So it goes back to, the example that I use. Somebody, want to go back and forth with somebody, mentally, and somebody's way too strong, so the words, like they're trying to use, like it boomerangs, like trying to use reverse psychology, it boomerangs to cause, somebody have a mental breakdown. But we got master manifester. So somebody definitely, is a master manifester. Somebody definitely, is manifesting. But this is like, like somebody, like manifesting some stuff. And then, and then, somebody, so they're manifesting a new card. Use that as an example. So, somebody wants to come in somebody's life, to, drive the new car, to the wheels fall off, just because they don't want somebody, to have a new car. But be aware, because somebody, could want a secret to remain hidden. So somebody, could try to, pay somebody some shut up money, or somebody, they took some type of shut up money out here. But it goes back to, it's easier to stay silent. Whoever this is, they're in spiritual jail. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody's first, middle, last name, could start with a W. But there could be a family feud that could take place. So everything, is falling apart in the family. But we picked that up at the beginning of the message. So there's somebody or some people that, they should have chose, to know when to walk away. Yep. Somebody or some people, they want to guilt trip somebody for having boundaries. But there's some type of trauma bond that has been broken. So that's another reason why, like these people trying to prove a point. I'll show you. So somebody needs to know that, you didn't need them then. And you don't need them now. And soon, there's somebody or some people that will reveal some shocking news to somebody. Wow. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.